Anarchist uprising in the Spanish Civil War. Yeah. I'm going to guess... It never goes well for the Republicans. I've played Spain and won the war as Republicans, but it's... I think in all the times I've played this, I think I've seen the AI achieve it once. And even that was surprising. Excellent. So restarting public investment. That opens up options to add forts. Now that is good. And they are 35-day focuses. They're excellent because those we've got penalties for building forts at the moment, but in 70 days we can get 4 there. And some more decisions. So that's good. So that one allows us to do this, which instantly gives us 4 civilian factories. Let's do that right now. And then trigger this. So you can see how these focuses are really important. The public investment drive. It's going to cost... It just increases construction speed. It doesn't suggest... Huh. It says at least 100 convoys stored in the stockpile, which we have. It doesn't suggest it's going to burn them. Interesting. China's formed the United Front. The Hindenburg disaster. And that's all kicking off over there. Is anyone else needs triggering? Yeah, we'll do Finnmark at the top. And then we're going on to stage 2 of these. This is coming along quite nicely. US passes the Neutrality Act. Ask the Belgians how well neutrality defended them in 1914. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to end up with some more soldiers before... Well, not some more soldiers, but some more units from one of the focuses soon. Right, let's stop. We've got construction. Should we go straight for this? Excavation 2. I do feel like I need the economy stuff going well. So let's make sure that these 2 are on the infantry division template. We don't have enough stuff. We just don't, but I'm going to put them in. Because these guys are holding the most important towns. So we want somebody else in here as well, to be quite honest. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what, to make this easier. We're going to go in here. We're going to edit that. And let's just change the symbol for it to... not that, because there's another unit uses that. We'll have this as... Is there anything that stands out? Halloween is coming. I could put the vampire fangs on. I don't really know. We'll do that. A halberd. It kind of looks like militia. So... Although it would be a bad job if our militia are defending against the German army with pikes and halberds. I think I'll bring one of these down from Trondheim because I don't feel like they're in as big a danger up there. Let's just make sure that both these guys are on the right template. That's fine. Manpower's gone. Building an independent Norway. So that was great, just for the factories. That would help with, civilian factory construction speed. A ton of naval bases, which I don't feel we need urgently. Although the railways we do kind of need urgently. Research speed and research slots. I think we can only get 4 research slots maximum. I feel like we can hold off on that a little bit, though, because we do want to clean out these other issues. So this requires... getting rid of the broken gun. Is that rearm for defense? It is. So we need both of these. So we've got 140 days. That'll give us the militia. That one... just a general boost, isn't it, to everything? We'll go this one. We'll get the militia in the game first. What do we have? See, these units up here. I'm going to bring this guy all the way down. And we're going to put him here. Concentrated industry. This is good. I think we've got the 37 stuff done here. So let's go over into this and start researching some better weapons. Now we need to pick the infantry weapons manufacturer. We can put the support equipment in and level them up. But we're going to do it with the infantry weapons. You'll see why when we get to spend some of the bonuses from this. Japan's declared war on China. That was fun, actually. I really enjoyed our Chinese playthrough. Totally different to what I expected. And we went from this nation to this nation. It was epic. It was one of the more fun playthroughs. Very long one, but yeah, it was good fun. Radar would be good, as would that. I could try starting a very early air industry off. It's a dangerous one. Anti-tank would be good. Armor, I don't think we can get ready. Oh, hospitals. I definitely wanted hospitals. Let's put that on. Support equipment going in there. And we've got 2 more decisions to take. At this point, I think we just do it from the top down. Don't think it matters too much. So this is great. Manpower, you can see, is an instant problem. So what are we getting at level 2? Does this give us... Adds developed. Gives us extra resources. So that might help a little bit with the steel situation up north. We've got a neutrality guard. We need... Restore the public trust in the Storting, which is the Norwegian Parliament, I believe. And we have 4 new units. Excellent. So let's get these 2, because I've left this place unguarded at the top. Actually, they can both go in there. And the other 2... I could put them up here and then bring... Oh, there's another one. Oh, crap. Okay. Actually, let me have a look at these. What template is this? It's pretty weak. But, I mean, they're 3 units, so... yeah, we've got nothing in Trondheim, and that is certainly more likely to get attacked. And at that point... Okay, so they are militia units we've got in those 2 places. I don't know if we're going to get... Right, I'm going to do this. We're just going to split this up a little bit. By putting 1 lot down here. So there's a proper infantry division in each one. Oh, I didn't put... you were supposed to be in this 2nd army. Let's give them a commander. Anyone will do. And you can do that. France and Britain announced an alliance. Oh, stop. We've got enough for 3 more points somewhere. So let's keep developing. We've got to keep developing. 3 civilian factories. We keep losing them civilian factories that we have. Hang on, how many have I got? If I put, say, 1 on there. Oh, we've got 10. Okay, we've got 10 working on it, so that's good. Do you know what? Let's do that. We need to build this up, because while we've got these bonuses, we get as many as we can, and then we can convert them later, or we just get a good industrial base from which to build other things from. It'll work. Trust me, it'll work. The manpower issue, I'm not so sure about. We need to do something with that. Right, you guys, you may as well get training as well. Restore the public trust in the Storting. Excellent. So now we can rearm for defense. And this will give us a bonus for infantry weapons. And defensive rearmament, which increases our fort construction speed. Excellent. There are other issues. Integrate militias. Brilliant. There's another template there coming up. Okay, interesting. Let's get on with that. We need it. I feel like things are going in the right direction now. This is good. We're progressing well. November 37. I'm not too worried about other support companies. We're going to be fine with this. But we might need to boost artillery, and anti-tank would probably be good. There's nothing there that we need to desperately do. I'm going to trigger this one for research speed. We're about to finish one else, so something else, so that's fine. That's good. Let's go and do that anti-tank then. Let's get that on the go. the artillery manufacturer. And we have some points that we can spend. Oh, we can also do this. This is great. So let me change him to... What's this one? Planning speed. I'll put him in. He's a better one. And that means we can have a field marshal now. And we're going to promote this guy. And put him in there. And then we're going to give him the winter expert. Defensive doctrine. We're going to be defending a lot to start with. And division recovery rate, I'm going to go with that first. I don't think reinforcement rate will be an issue to start with. You've got nothing to spend on, have you? Nope. I'm pretty sure you haven't. No, that's fine. Go on, we'll put you in there as well. Yep, that's... Let's do that. Just make sure that's clicked like that. Check the Navy. These guys can now... Oh, were we going to... He's already got that. That's fine. Let's put them on training because our subs have now finished and we were going to spend... I'll go for torpedo expert for a plus 10% hit chance rather than a cooldown. Because we might only get one strike. So we'll go for that. We've also got 3 destroyers. Put that in new theatre. We'll change this. You'll see these. I've done the wrong one again. Go back to the top. In fact, this is fine then. We'll just call these escorts. They'll probably get destroyed before we get any more added in. Change template to that one. And we've got an inshore fighter. Put him in. That's fine. Don't think you've got anything to spend on. You can get training. And when they're done, we will put the big fleet out as well. So these guys have got the big guns expert. These are 4 cruisers. The Yellow River was blown. So the Chinese have blown the dams to try and flood the lands and stop Japan invading. See how that works out for them. A marksman. Yep, we'll take that. Right, so with all that going on, fuel's looking good. Indian National Congress triumphs in provincial elections. Probably not going to make any difference to the grand scheme of things. And we've got the excavation. Good. So far, so good. We're in 37. We can spend a few points. Oh, let's get some mountaineers. Mountain infantry in Norway under a winter expert field marshal. Yeah, I can see that being a good combination. I also need to point out that we're about to go into 1938, and the threat of hostilities are creeping closer and closer. We should be removing some of these buffs, though. Just realised that fires up so fast. Do you know what we're going to do? Because I think we're ahead on that. I hope this is right. We have in here... There's a guy who increases dockyard construction speed. He's essential if you go one of the government routes and you need to create convoys. The Ministry of Agriculture. This is going to give me plus 300 weekly manpower for a trade-off in war support. I'm going to go for it. Because it seems... I mean, we have so little manpower going on here. That being said, I think the infantry divisions are filling up, so that's good news. We've got rearm for defense. Now, did that get rid of... Hasn't got rid of that. We still need to work on the crumbling fortifications. The printing money is good. That's good. That's good. So, we need to get rid of the obsolete armed forces. Oh, is this from... Okay, this is how we get rid of obsolete armed forces. We have to modernize them. We have to do this 3 times. Each one costing 100 convoys. Let's trigger that right now. No political power, thankfully, for this option. But if we get rid of that, and we have to do that before the war starts, because as I mentioned in my video on this topic, there's a bug, which means that decision disappears once the war starts. So if you don't get rid of this horrific debuff before the war starts, you're stuck with it for the entire game. They will fix that. They've confirmed it's a bug, but it's going to be some time. So we could have an instant civilian factory there in 35 days. Oh, we can get... I've already got that. Start rearmament, which gives us 70 days, a military and a civilian factory. I think we'll go for that one. Coastal forts. I mean, they are good. What does that do? Okay. Efficiency, production, penalties. Extra dockyards. 2 off-map civilian factories. And the spy network starts. Oh, ho, ho. Do you know what? That could be super useful. Let's start that. As much for the factories as anything else. So let's have a look at our situation with production. I could do with a military factory. We'll get one through the focus tree, I think. Got points to spend here. So this final one... I think we're going to have time to do this. It looks like it might be close, but... Let's fully develop those 2 places. And we get to sort of not undevelop, but burn these when the war starts to get other bonuses. Including placing militia. So that's a way of getting troops for no manpower cost, which is starting to go up, thankfully. We've got these. We're going to put these into production when we get the opportunity. We're in 38. Is there a new gun in 38? There are these. I don't know what to do. Oh, God. There's everything we need. Let's get the artillery bonus. And here we go, look. We've got the first military industrial organization trait. This is the artillery manufacturer. And basically, the more things you use these for when you're researching, the more points you'll build up. So I'm going to go for this one. This will give rapid fire for towed anti-tank and towed anti-air. Oh, do I want to do that one? I mean, I do want to do that one, but do I want to do it now? I might take this one. This will give everything 3% defense. That one gives them breakthroughs. I'm going to go 3% defense. And update that one. Which means... Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, new stuff that gets made will have 3% defense. I think that's how that works. I'm not going to check the numbers. I'm just going to assume it's all working. Excellent. So that should give us 2 off-map civilian factories. We've got the agency created, which we're not going to waste any civilian factories on at the moment. But that's good. Shall we get a free civilian factory? Or should we go for start rearmament? Go for start rearmament. Because I want to get the anti-tank guns up and into the infantry divisions as well. And it's good to see we've got manpower start to build up now as well. Let's trigger another one of these. We have a year to 18 months before things really start kicking off. Oh, we can have a spy. Let's take a spy. We'll have this one, I guess. Safe cracker and well-groomed. Actually, just tough. Yeah, just tough would be better. We're going to put them on... We're just going to put them on defensive operations. Counterintelligence. So beating the living crap out of enemy spies. Sounds like a skill worth having. So, shall we go for... I'm starting to think that this is starting to hold us back a bit now. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. Something's improved it. Let me try putting some infrastructure up here. Where we have... all this steel. No, let's not do that one. Let's Do one in there. Let's see how slow that is to build. It's not bad. It's going to give us 3 steel. Oh, we've got mountain infantry. Excellent. So I'm going to design some mountain infantry templates. June 38. Support companies. I think we're good there. We could go down the aircraft. We will want some radar. And we could maybe do with fuel storage. Okay, let's have that because we don't have any at the moment at all. So with that going, we can now edit this. Excellent. Excellent. That's a good one. Let's go into this and let's just put this to infantry. Let's put mountaineers in. I won't be able to train any of these because I don't think I have the manpower for it, which is a real shame. Field hospital, support artillery, engineers. What else? Support anti-tank. Yes. Or support anti-air. Support anti-air would be a better one to start with. I'll leave the last one spare. And I'm going to save it at... Put them on elite. And I'm going to save it at that for now. These... This is something new to me. Okay, they unlock later. Right, that's fine. We probably can't put one into training. Maybe we can. No, what I'll do is I'll boost the other guys up. That'll be better. So we've started rearmament. And there's some excellent stuff in here. So this one, this grants recruitable population 20%. I think I might go straight into that. There's 2 military factories over there. Let's go this one. Can I put the other stuff off? Yes, I can. I can put the other stuff off a little bit longer. Everything's good. Everything's good around it. Oh, by the way, over here, we've also got form the Nordic Council. That might be something we look at later. I don't know if that'll come into play in this game. We'll have to see. Yeah, military factories. Okay, I can trade off civilian factories for resources. We have, and that's exactly what we're going to do, I think. So what do we really need to get going? Probably this, which is going to cause a problem with that. So let's go straight into trade for steel with our mates next door, Sweden, because nobody can take that off us. So it costs us a civilian factory. I'm going to drop that down to just 1. Because I think the rate of increase that's going up, I think we're better off building civilian factories, especially with the bonuses we have, and then trading them away. So 38. I could go for this one. I think I'm going to get basic radar. I'm not even looking at expanding the Navy at the moment. Although we can look at their training. Because that should all be pretty much finished. Let's change that to that one. Make them red. And then these guys, the big ships, we better put them in training. We've got better interwar artillery. Still early. That's all doing its things. Shall I start developing an air force? I think what I will do is start developing a navy, because our destroyers are probably going to go under really, really fast. Oh, haha. I need to modernize the armed forces. I'd forgotten about that. And we can trigger some of these as well. Yeah, okay. There's so many things to focus on. And there seems to be such a high priority for time to do it in. Let's select all of these guys and change this to our good old infantry division. And the manpower will slowly fill up. Spain. No great surprise. Spain's gone nationalist. And that's probably all we'll see of them for the entire game. Kickstarted the military industry. Building supplies network just allows you to build supply hubs faster. I don't think that's a priority. The manpower is. Because that's where we need to go. We're okay for resources, which is excellent. We have civilian factories. Whoop. Hang on. We have civilians. Oh, I tell you what, let's find out what we need. We need some anti-tank guns. Towed anti-tank. Let's put those in there. Again, higher priority than convoys. That's fine. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to guess artillery. And... well, that's it. But support equipment is going to be something that we need. So let's go for this. Resources are once again... that's fine. We can live with that. Let's get some... we are running out of building slots, as you can see. Actually, let's get rid of... let's put that one in first. I think that's going to build faster. Yeah, that's fine. So we aren't going to have a huge military at the start of the game. That much is quite clear. We might have to develop synthetic oil at some point. In fact, one refinery might be able to give us all the fuel we need early on in the war. September 38. Otherwise, we're going to have to trade for it. We can trade with the US. It's quite doable. Let's work up the rest of our destroyers, though. We need sonar and depth charges. And then we have the 36 destroyer hull, so we could start producing ships. Everything feels quite urgent. Let's go in here. Let's edit this one. Do you know what? I think the combat width is going up high enough. I'm going to take one of those out, remove that, and we're going to put anti-tank in there in its place. Combat width of 21 is fine. Now, what else can we... oh, hospitals. What if I do... so that buffs those. That buffs the artillery. It's interesting. Engineers buffs the infantry. Anti-air does nothing. What happens if I put anti-tank in? Does that do anything? Nothing of itself. So I'll remove that one. That's fine. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Defense is 240. But they're going to be dug in. I hope I haven't made a mistake with that, but I'm willing to give it a risk. Is there anything else good to go in there? That would add with soft attack and defense a bit. What about organization? Organization drops. Organization's a bit low. Which reminds me... oh, we've spent the points now. Okay. So that's that. Oh, you also get... you don't have cavalry? I think we definitely need recon. If I put no anti-tank stuff in there. That will be fine, I think. Okay, we're not building any of those at the moment, but we have the points to play with. Meanwhile, over here, let's develop Troms. Munich Agreement. Ha! No war this year. You can see Hungary renounces the Treaty of Trianon. I feel like we're suitably isolated from all this nonsense. What was that? Missing equipment production? Trucks. Oh, God. I've forgotten to build trucks. Yeah, we're going to need trucks. Okay, I better put a military factory in here. Tell you what, let's put it right to the top. Wonder what the difference in construction speed is going to be. It doesn't look too much worse, actually. Yeah, we're going to need trucks. Obviously. So I think we have a suitable defensive force around here. And then we have some militia. Span the Heron, which is going to... I'm hoping going to help with the population, manpower. Improved weapons. Now that sounds quite good. So what it's improving is this. So it's going to give them a bonus to attack. However, I think we can hold off on that. We need to get rid of the crumbling fortifications. Is there anything else left on there? No, excellent. We've got rid of the terrible army penalty. Just go in here and just trigger a couple more of these. And we're good to do some other things, I think. Shall we have... I'll have an extra free civilian factory. Thank you very much. And then I think we might get some coastal forts put in. Shaanxi has capitulated. I'm guessing that was up here. That's not looking good for China. Our queen has died. While on a visit to a family in England, she has tragically died of heart failure in her sleep. Originally titled Princess Maud of Wales, the Queen Consort of Norway is not only survived by King Haakon and Prince Olav, who are already on their way to England, but by all Norwegians, as she was beloved all over the realm. It's nice. Well, I mean, it's nice that she was beloved, not that she's died. Basic depth charges. So we're building a potential navy. Destroyers are going to be useful. Subs are going to be useful. I'm thinking maybe submarines might be the most useful. They're kind of cheap to produce. We can get some free dockyards as well through focuses. Bailing out the towns. Excellent. For a nice free civilian factory. Control our coast. Now that would give us... this would be quite good. The naval dockyards that I want. The coast, but do I want coastal defense first? It's 35 days. I feel like I want coastal defense first. Oh, we've got... What have we got? We've got the merchant and escort ships builder. Shipping a capitalist. Now this one can be good. One of the political advisors you can get does boost dockyard output. I need to put him in place, and that would give convoys a boost to production. I think we can do without that, and we'll go for sub detection and depth charges. So we'll go for that first. That's fine. We won't see most of the benefits of these decisions till later. How are you doing, mate? Go for a bit more training. So we've got our radar, which is great. We can boost that up. We're in December. Okay, let's go for construction. Fire that off. There's going to be a whole load of important stuff coming up in 1939.